just experiencing some technical difficulties as it decided to go live, so bear with me. I lost my second camera, but welcome to my live, and if you happen to be watching later, welcome to the replay. My name is Robin, and I'm with our Robin's Egg Blue Creations, and I'm also an independent designer with Couture. And it is my 4-year Chalkiversary today. So I joined the company on June 15th in 2018, just almost a year after the company started. It's been a fun 4 years. The products are still spectacular even after 4 years, and they just get better and better every day. So once you say hi in the comments, once you hop on, say hi in the comments. Tell me where you are watching from. I am in Central Kansas this evening. And I'm just getting something happened to my second camera just as I was going live. So I'm in Central Kansas. It's hot and humid here today. We're getting a very early summer. So yeah, I'd like to know where you're watching from. Also, I want to let you know I'm using StreamYard to stream live in 3 locations this evening. So I'm live on my Facebook business page, I'm live on my YouTube channel, and I'm also live in my private Facebook group, the Robin's Egg Blue Creations Crafty Collab. And I tell you that so that if you hear me refer to a comment that you don't see in your comment feed, that viewer may be watching and commenting from a different platform. Also, if you're watching from my private group, if you wouldn't mind giving StreamYard access to your profile name and pic, that way you show up under your name in my comments and not Facebook user, and I know who to say hi to. Speaking of saying hi, let's check in the comments. I see Jason is watching from the other side of the door. He says, Happy Chalkiversary. And Bonita is on this evening. So yeah. Again, say hi in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. If you happen to be watching later, type in #replay. Also, be checking the ticker. Today is my 4-year Chalkiversary with Couture, so I'm going to be doing a giveaway on Saturday. So make sure that whether you're a live viewer or a replay viewer, that you put in #Chalkiversary just as it's listed in the ticker, and it'll come back around here in a little bit. So #Chalkiversary, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. It's for live and replay viewers, U.S. residents only, no Couture designers. I'm sorry. So the giveaway will be drawn on my live broadcast on Saturday morning, June 24th, 2022. So get entered. With that, I'm going to flip the camera now that I've got it fixed, and I will show you what we are working on. So I have this, it is, I believe it's a 5-quart metal bucket. I got it at my local Menards. It is this brand, and I do have it linked specifically in the description of the video. I have all of the Couture supplies in a cart link. I have the bucket listed, and then I have all of the torch light supplies listed as well. I have them linked. So this was, of course, smack dab on the bucket. I used, if you ever have trouble getting sticky labels off, like candles, buckets, things like that, I use my heat embossing tool because it gets hot, and I literally just kind of run it over the sticker, and it just melts kind of the adhesive away, and you're able to pull it off. So that is, I used my heat embossing tool. You can try a hair dryer. I'm not for sure that it gets hot enough, but you're welcome to try it. And then I took some rubbing alcohol. There was a little bit of adhesive residue, so I used a cotton swab and some rubbing alcohol to get off that residue. And I'm trying to find something. I'm just going to prop the edge of this bucket up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be using I'm Outdoorsy. I like to drink on the patio. transfer, and this is, I checked the product list. It is currently out of stock, but I've been really wanting to get this project done. I checked the product list. It's supposed to come back in either tomorrow or probably next Thursday. So it's slated between the 13th and, well, it would have been a couple days ago. So hopefully it comes in it gets restocked either tomorrow or next Thursday. And then I pulled out this old, I have mixed drinks about feelings. This is an old retired transfer, but I wanted to use this drink. And then I also pulled out this transfer. I don't know if I want to use the sparkly things or if I want to use the stars, probably just the sparkles. So that's what we'll be using. And then I have raspberry sorbet, guava, bumblebee, couture teal, and white. So those are the colors that we'll be using. This bucket is kind of cumbersome. So I'm just going to pop the lids off. How has everyone's week been? Happy hump day. We're halfway to the weekend. I always like when Wednesday gets here. Oops, it just fell off. I need to find something to set it on. Maybe I'll grab a couple of multi-tools. See if that helps. Nope, it rolls away. That help a little bit? That helps a little bit. So let's pull my paste over here. Put a couple over here. Sorry, I'm just trying to get situated so you can see it best. And I can also reach my chalk paste. There, that works a little better. Okay, let's get started. So I think I'm going to make sure that's kind of centered. I'm going to put the words in the middle. And then we'll just kind of do the drinks sporadically. I'm going to score the transfer. I'm going to disconnect the drink from the text. You don't have to, but also don't be afraid to cut your transfers as you need. I just don't want to have to wield this drink while I'm trying to put the text on, and then I don't want the text to be dangling when I put the drink around the rest of the bucket. So this is, I even forgot to explain what I'm doing. This is a silkscreen reusable sticky back transfer. It is reusable about 8 to 12 times depending on how well you take care of it. So because it is reusable and I want to return it to this carrier sheet, I'm going to put the name of the transfer on the back. That way I know that this side is the back side, and when I want to return it to the carrier sheet, that I need to stick it down on this side. And because it is sticky backed and because it sticks really well to metal, I'm going to make sure I fuzz my transfer really well so that when I pull it up, it does not pull or stretch the silkscreen material. And that way it continues to work like it's supposed to. Okay. So I'm just going to center it, and I'm just going to eyeball it. Centering it from top to bottom. I have my handles at each handle pointed to the outside. Does that look? Nope. It's kind of a weird angle because It's at an angle for me. Bear with me as I try to get this straight, or somewhat straight. Nope. And part of it's because I'm on a round, curved surface. Doesn't seem to matter which way I move it, it is crooked. That's probably the best I'm going to get. So I'm going to burnish it down, making sure that I have a good adhesion where all of that silkscreen material is. And I'm going to use white for the text. So I'm just going to use a squeegee. I'm going to dip it into my chalk paste. This is a bit dry, but we'll see if it works. And I'm just going to drag my squeegee down all of this and across all of the silkscreen places. And over here, I'm going to go away from the edge of the transfer. That way I don't go off of the edge. I find that if I go away from the edge, I'm less likely to go over it. So now I'm just going to put the excess back into my jar. I don't know if you can hear that echo, but my voice is echoing off of the metal of the bucket. It's weird sounding. I literally sound like I'm talking through a tin can. So now I'm just removing the excess off of my transfer, and I'm evening out my squeegee lines. And then we're just going to peel and reveal. I'm going to try to pull it straight up. And that is what we have right now. I'm outdoorsy. I like to drink on patios. I probably should have used black, but it actually shows up better on camera than it does in person. So we'll go with that. I can always go over it later with black once it dries if I don't like the white. And I can quickly clean off my squeegee so I can use it for something else. So I think we're done with white. If I need to use a neutral color like that, I will probably pick black. Jason says he likes the white though. Well, if you were to see it in person, it's not as bright as it is on camera, which is usually the other way around. Okie doke. And you could even repeat this design, excuse me, again on the back side, but I don't know if we will. Well, we might actually. So let's dry it. Anita says she likes the white in the video. It shows super great. It does show great in the video, but it is not that bright in person. Plus, I'm getting an odd reflection. Can't decide. I'm actually tempted to put it on the back side as well. I don't know. Just just trying to think how much room I have. Nope, I'm not. I'm just going to put it on one. Because we have these drinks, and I think we can use the stars to kind of fill in. Okay, so let's grab the drink. So we're going to fuzz it. And I can't decide. I haven't really thought about how I'm going to use the colors. Okay, so I think we'll move this way. Kind of lost my towel. So I think we'll move it down here. I think I'm going to have to add some guava to my water, or some water to my teal, or guava. No, I did pick guava. I think I was going to try to use Couture Coral, but I think I accidentally grabbed guava. They're pretty similar in color. Don't mind the cottage cheese. This is what happens to the old formula. It gets a lot of air in it, and then it turns to cottage cheese. So if that happens, just add some distilled water to it and stir it up really good. And you can usually squeegee a lot of those lumps away. And the more I stir, the smoother it'll get. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to use I don't know. I think I'm going to use teal on the drink, and then maybe raspberry sorbet on the flower, and then maybe yellow bumblebee on the straw. Or I should probably just do it all one color. I think I'm going to use the multi-tool because I'm going to try to make straight edges where the top of my cup is. So I'm just going to dip my multi-tool, the squeegee into the teal. And I'm literally just going to kind of use it similar to a paintbrush. Just going to try to make a straight line. Across the design. And then run all this down. Get rid of the excess. Then let's grab a detail tool. Am I having a blue Hawaiian? I am such a novice when it comes to drinks. What is a blue Hawaiian? I am not much of a drinker, so I don't really know what a blue Hawaiian is. I do like limeritas, but again, I think I've had the same I'm still working on this 6-pack of the Limeritas that I bought almost 3 years ago. Okay. And I may not do, just because this is kind of tedious. Okay, so now I'm going in with the raspberry sorbet, and I'm going to do the flower, or it's probably like a lemon wedge or mango wedge or something cut in the shape of a flower, but I'm not doing the prettiest job, but okay, hopefully my paste hasn't dried, but it probably did. So let's peel it and see what happens. Nope, it did great. So there is my one drink. So we'll let that dry. I'm just going to put it, you can't see it very well. This bucket takes up a lot of room. I'm going to put it on the backer sheet. And I'm just going to spray it with some water. We're just going to do a quick clean so that I can reuse it again. I could probably, well, no, I can't because it had a lot of paste in it. I didn't do a good job of scraping my excess off, so I don't think I could drop it back down and get a second generation image. So I just cleaned it really quickly with water, and I'm going to stick it in the microfiber side of my towel and let it dry, and we'll go on to the next image. Let's get this dry. Sorry, I'm kind of disjointed, but just trying to figure out how to do it best. So then we'll flip it over to this side, and we'll put this drink down. If I can find my scissors. So you'll see that this, I cut the other one apart. It did not have suggested cut lines, but this one does have some suggested cut lines. So I'm going to cut those apart. I'm going to leave my backer sheet intact. So I'm just pulling up a portion of the transfer where that cut line is. And I'm just going to score across that line. So now I have separated that drink from that particular portion of the transfer. And I'm going to fuzz it really well. So then I think I'm going to put this one maybe like right there. And this one we're just going to do in guava. And then I think we're going to add the little lemon wedge next. So I'm just squeegeeing on the guava. Dragging it across that silk screen area, putting the excess back in my jar. get that one off. And let's peel this one and see what we have. Okay, Benito, what drink is this one? What does this one remind you of? Let's dry that one. We could pretend it's some sort of peach martini or something. Okay, so we're gonna add this tiny lemon wedge, but I'm gonna doctor it up a bit so that it looks like it's hanging out of off of the edge of the martini glass. So I'm gonna grab some placement tape. Let's put it up here so you can see it. So I'm gonna actually tape off a quarter of the lemon down here to make it kind of look like it's hanging off of the edge of the lemon. So I'm just putting it up here so I can show you what I'm doing. So I'm just taping off that corner of the lemon. And I'm going to fuzz it a few times. Bonita says, sex on the beach, orange juice, pineapple juice, cranberry juice, and some magic stuff my son-in-law puts in. Does it have some grenadine? Is that because that's what helps the colors not mix? So I think I'm going to put it on this edge. So I'm just going to try to line it up with the corner. Of that drink. I've lost everything. And so we'll grab some bumblebee. So there'll be a little lemon hanging off. And hopefully that piece of tape helps mask off that corner of the lemon. Let's put the excess back in. Oh, and grenadine and peach schnapps. Whew. It makes me lightheaded just thinking about all that. So there's our little lemon slice hanging out there. Cute. I'm just going to stick that back on there and we'll get that dried. And I think we'll just finish the front side of this bucket and I'll do the back side afterwards. We could stick the cherry out of it. I don't know. We'll have to see. What do you guys think? Should I stick the cherry out of the top? We'll see. So I'm just going to chalk from handle to handle tonight. So what we're going to do next is fill in with like these sparkles and maybe some of the little stars. If you'd have done it in green, it could be a margarita. Well, maybe we'll put a green margarita on the back. So I think let's just go in and fill in, excuse me, with some of these stars and these little sparkles. So again, this is retired, but I'm sure that there are other transfers in your stash that have similar art marks like that. So I'm just going to score down the transfer to separate those pieces. You could even add some of the whole lemons around. You could add some cherries all around if you had that particular transfer. So I've got that separated. So let's use the larger one for right now. I'm going to fuzz it a few times. Actually, no, I'm not, because it's not already not very sticky. So I just want to use these to kind of fill in the gaps. Like we'll just get some guava right here. There's that one. Add a star. I should have probably put the star up there. Let's put the star down here. So we'll do a yellow star. Because I want to get to the actual making of this citronella pail. So there's a yellow star. So let's do a little star kind of closer to the text. Or no, I kind of like to space things out a little bit. So maybe we'll put a raspberry sorbet star up there. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put one here. Let's put one over here. I have to be careful because that other one isn't dry yet. I think we'll put one right there. So there's the little stars. So let's do let's add these smaller sparkle thingies, and we'll do those right here. And we'll do those in the, it's a good thing I have a lot of these multi-tools. We'll do that in the teal to add some teal on this side. And then let's put another one. I'm going to put another one off over here. And I'm just going to lightly push it down, because then I can come in and use my multi-tool to help push it down even more. So once I'm completely done chalking this bucket, I will probably spray seal it with a clear sealer that is UV and outdoor rated, because it will be out in the elements. So there's that cute little mark. So let's add add a guava one, maybe down here. See what happens. Hopefully I'm totally experimenting because this has just been sitting over there drying. So hopefully it will go through the silk screen. Yep, perfect impression. So then let's add a yellow star. I should be using different colors, but let's add a yellow star there. And as long as you get a good scraping and get all of that excess chalk paste off, there isn't a whole lot left to possibly dry in your silk screen while it's just kind of hanging out. That's why I was able to get a good second impression with that kind of that starburst, even though it had already dried. There is our yellow star. I almost need to add some green, but and I may come back in once I've got these all cleaned off and like make this star a different color. But I think for now that works. So I think we're good. So what I want to do is sort of clean up a little bit. Let that just kind of hang out and dry. Let's close up my pastes. And then I want to show you how to build this Citronella candle. Let's put all of our lids back on. Don't forget, as you're watching the live or the replay, follow the instructions listed in the ticker right there. You put in hashtag Chalkiversary. You can be entered into the giveaway that I will be drawing for on Saturday. Today is my 4-year Chalkiversary with Couture. Kind of exciting. And I will do that drawing live on my when I'm live on Saturday, June 24th, 2022, in case you happen to be watching this 5 years from now. If you are, that giveaway has closed. Okie doke. Let's give this a good dry. Make sure all of these over here Jason says he's looking forward to using this by our fire pit. We need to get our fire pit out. We bought one of those smokeless fire pits that has some, I think it has like air tunnel, something. It has some air pocket places to help it ventilate more so it doesn't smoke so much. So I'm anxious because I love the fire pit, but I hate smelling like a campfire. So hopefully we'll be able to get this out and get our new fire pit out soon. Okay, so here's what we have so far. I just did the front side. I still need to add something there, but I'm not quite for sure yet. And so I'll probably go back in with these little art marks and make them different colors. But that's what we have. I believe most of it's dry. Okay, so to make this into an outdoor torch, I'm eventually going to put sand in the bottom, but for right now, pretend that this is sand. So I'm going to put some sand down in the bottom, and you'll just make a little well. And you can get these. You can get refillable me see if I can get that so where you can see it. You can get refillable torch fuel canisters like this, or I've seen where you can get like the replaceable ones where they're already filled with the torch fuel, and then once the fuel has burned out, then you just go buy another one. But this one is refillable. The top screws off. There's the wick. There's a little snuffer. I think that's what that's called. So you'll fill this. If you buy the refillable canisters like this, you'll need to buy some fuel. And we got the bug biter Tiki torch fuel. So you'll fill your canister up with whatever fuel you need. So this is a citronella and cedar torch fuel. Just going to see if it... So hopefully it's a proven mosquito repellency. See back panel for details. Oh, I bet you're supposed to peel it. I'm not going to peel it. So you do need some fuel if you're going to get a refillable canister. So you put your refillable canister, wedge it down in the sand, kind of like that. And then you can get whatever rock you want. But I got this at Walmart. But you could just get some river rock. Shoot, you could even use a bag of aquarium gravel. But I liked this black rock. And so then you're literally just going to place this all around that fuel canister. This will also help wet your bucket down some more. And so then you just light your canister, you light it wick, and you have a cute little handmade. And just kind of pretend that you don't see my sand. But this is what you get. You get your cute little handmade torch, citronella torch for your patio table. So yeah. So I'm going to continue, when I'm off camera, I will continue to chalk. Where did my other little, oh, here it is. Forgot my transfer was drying under there. Jason says, that is awesome. So once I get off camera later, I will finish the backside, and then I'll show you. I'll take a pic and post it on my page. So let's go. Let's reflip the camera, and I'll show you from this direction what it looks like. So this is our bucket. So I'm outdoorsy. I like to drink on the patio. I like to drink on patios. There we go. It can be your patio, my patio. So there's our bucket. Jason says, that's awesome. I'm excited. I can't wait to get it out onto the table and use it. When I saw this idea on TikTok, so then I thought about, well, how can I make it chalk couture related? So I found this bucket at Menards, and voila. They used, in the TikTok video, they just used a cute little decorative planner, but I decided to use the metal tub so that I could specifically use this transfer on the bucket. Okay, just a few housekeeping. We're halfway through the month, so you have a few weeks to get the June Club Couture transfer, the Live in the Sunshine transfer. This is an exclusive transfer for Club Couture members and designers only. It is a DIY monthly subscription kit that comes directly to your mailbox for $19.99 a month. There is a 3-month minimum commitment to sign up, but you can cancel at any time after that. So you get the exclusive B-size transfer and 3 chalk paste singles. And this month, the colors are Couture Teal, Guava, and Shimmer Harvest. Also, as a club member, you get $5.99 flat rate shipping on any additional chalk site order. I saw a comment popped up. Bonita says she loves it, and you have that stencil. Well, there you go. You can make one yourself. I have to see it once you're done, though. That's the rule. Wrong slide. Also, June is Creative Kickstart month, so there are 2 B-size Creative Kickstart transfers available. The Explore, Dream, Discover transfer and the Etched Bugs transfer. There's also a Creative Kickstart palette pack that has been designed specifically for those 2 transfers. They are available at retail price, $14.99 for the transfers, $13.99 for the palette pack, but you can earn them for free. So you can spend $65 and earn the Explore, Dream, Discover transfer, or you can spend $80 and earn both transfers for free. The palette pack is not included in that free special, but you can use it to boost your cart amount to get those 2 transfers for free. Also, if you have ever been considering joining as a designer to get 40% off products, if you're like me and your wish list was way bigger than your wallet, sign up to be a designer and you can get all the products at 40% off. This month, for a limited time and limited quantity, you can purchase the designer kit for $59. That's $40 off the normal $99 price. You do get $200 worth of product for said $59. If you've been wanting to run, don't wait, because once all of this limited number of kits have sold out, that promotion will end. So let's go back to our comments. Anita gave me a thumbs up. Speaking of thumbs up, if you wouldn't mind, before you hop off, share the video, tag your crafty friends, spread that chalk love all around social media. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm always live there. And with that, also make sure you get entered to win the giveaway that I will be doing live on Saturday, June 24th. Put hashtag Chalkiversary, just like it's written. It's going to come across the ticker here pretty soon. Hashtag Chalkiversary in the comments. You live viewers and replay viewers are eligible to win or to enter. U.S. residents only, and sorry, no Chalk Couture designers. So with that, I will see you again on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Standard Time, and we will be doing the drawing live. You do not need to be present to win, but I will be doing the drawing live, and it should be a lot of fun. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Thanks for supporting me for the last 4 years. I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I'm so glad that you were along with me on this journey. So thanks, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.